We are live on Bb3Tv.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Testing out
sounds
my
so
new
good.
testing out my new mic. Drop the
Yeah.
mic. The one day I'm gonna like go off on somebody and go boom. And then drop my mic and walk out.
Mic drop. Shit, that might be tonight.
Yeah.
You got a storm of a show tonight.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't Googled or anything lately about him. Um, but I should do that before we go on my show. Kenny
Yeah,
probably already did it 10 times
He's,
this morning. So
he's still in the Mystery Museum or machine.
hi Sharon. Shut up. Every time I see now, is that making a feedback?
Say again.
Is that making a feedback?
Say again.
Oh, I can't stand you. Hi, Nighthawk.
What's up, Nighthawk? What's going on?
Is it
No,
feedback?
you're good. I did get feedback there just now, but it could be something
Yeah, why
like
is
your
that?
speakers. Your speakers might be too close to the microphone.
Really?
I mean, maybe. Here, check this out. I don't know why that's sticking to the desk, but can you hear yourself?
What?
Did you hear yourself just now?
What?
Say
Did I
something.
snort? Did I snort?
Can you hear yourself in the speaker? Because I got the
can't.
speaker next. She goes ill. I don't think it was nothing. I was probably like something spilled or
Right.
something.
Sure.
It was just like all the seats and everything went.
No wonder you had to get off the computers, off live so early last night. You had stuff to do.
What? Yeah, we did, and we didn't last long, did we? Because we couldn't really do anything. There was nothing we could do until you were out of jail.
I know. I couldn't do anything. Today, everybody could get on everybody's posted on Paranormal Brew, which, by the way, anybody that's in here that's on Bb3Tv, I added. Oh, Sharon, I think I got to add Sharon, but I added Laura and I added Nighthawk and added everybody that's on BB. I think I don't know. I've asked. I put Chris DeCesare on. I put April on.
Yeah.
Let me say, my cool new light.
Now I gotta give Nighthawk a little bit of credit here for something. So also we gotta add on top of it, we gotta add Sharon to the back chats. She's not in the back chats, I don't think. I noticed that today because I'm like, I tried to tag Sharon because I said mass invite all your friends to Bb3TV, right? For all the new people in. But Nighthawk had said something in there, and if you notice what the title of tonight was, of course it's the Bb3 exclusive, or today, whatever it is, it's daytime. Oh, you know what I don't have on? Knew there was something missing. Black shades. Nighthawk had said community talk, and it's almost like reality TV now. He had said that in the back chats. And technically, that's what we're doing right now. We don't really have a show. TARYN and I joked about this last night. It's like, yeah, we technically have a show without having a show. But the way Nighthawk put it today in the back chat was like, yeah, that's pretty much on point. It's community talk. And we all just kind of chill out and hang together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. All right. Laura A. Ross is on tonight. Okay, cool. And that's on, we got to get you the Twitch account too, right, Sharon? If I'm not mistaken. Something like that. And then Jing, she's not here yet, but I want to talk to Jing yet about.
She said, I guess she wrote in the thing last night that she would let us know or something. I don't know.
Did she? I missed that.
Hi, Bob. What? Oh, wait, I'm saying hi to Bob, and he only said hi to Dom. There he is. There he said hi.
Good seeing you, Bob. So we started doing these tests. What?
Would she write WWE?
Probably because she might be playing Okay, so Ronda Rousey for Sharon said. Sharon says Ronda Rousey will be available to play with us after her WWE run, which I believe is just going to be right after WrestleMania, Sharon, if I'm not mistaken. What was I getting into before that?
Oh,
Oh,
you were saying that Nighthawk was saying that like this is like become like a thing.
yeah. So Bob, we started with test runs as far as like, to show family and followers that, we're here in the daytime, nighttime, all night hours. And it actually became something towards like everyone's enjoying the discussions that TARYN and I have. It's not all paranormal. It's about life in general, just hanging out and pretty much just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
So it's become fun. Sharon, all right. So right after WrestleMania, which is I believe next month. No, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't watched wrestling in years. I see that face. Either it's either for what you're doing, which I know what you're doing, which it's almost going to be jail time again, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. I got to think about what I'm writing.
Right.
Oh,
Bob, that's awesome. We like to see you there. So if you ever have any questions for us too, I mean, please ask. So
oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no.
we just I'm going to start doing I wanted to bring this up to you too. I order a lot of stuff all the time. I want to start doing unboxings on here with
What?
you hanging out and things like that, like unboxing the things I buy. So the other night I was sitting somewhere in the house and I'm just, floating through the Facebook and I saw this incense burner that looked like Sam from Trick or Treat, but it's a little
Oh yeah,
Bluetooth.
I've seen that. I want that.
I bought it.
Is it
So
cute?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for
Oh,
it to come in and
you haven't got.
and
Hi,
then we're
Sean.
gonna unbox it. Sean, what's happening, partner? He wants
Can
to
you
do
guys
one of
tell
these.
me how my voice sounds? If my voice sounds different, I think Sharon and Nighthawk would probably know the best if it sounds different.
Oh well, I guess my opinion didn't count.
It does count. Shut up. You're like on the stream with me.
I thought it sounded great. I wrestled last night. William, what happened last night? What were you out there doing? What did you find? Sean said you sound great. That's her new microphone.
Got a new microphone. And then once I start preaching, I'm gonna take this bad boy out and I'm gonna be like, all right, now listen, motherfuckers. Listen. And then once I tell whoever wrote about Sherry to be the name, I'm like,
Let's just both do that. No one talks about Sherry like this, yo.
wait, what did I just do?
Sean, we miss you too, being part of the BB3. How come you sound so low now? What'd you do? Throw it across the room already?
I dropped it. Hold on.
Mic drop.
Why sound
Already a mic drop.
I was just like, hold on. I got a mic and I got a ring light to make myself sound better and to make myself look better, but it's not helping. All right.
You got the ring light on you?
Yeah.
I can see it now. I can actually see it. The problem is with your ring light, you're getting a blowout from your background because you got the window open.
Oh.
God, it looks so much farther. You just reached it and it looks so much farther.
Oh, shit.
She almost went through the window.
I almost went through.
A black bear. Holy shit, William.
A black bear? Like a legit
Sean Babbitt has a question. He does have a question.
Who?
250. Sean, go ahead and ask.
How's that? Is that a little bit better?
I mean, no, because it's, actually, you can tell the difference in your face when you turn around, but now that's going to be a lot better. Yeah, now you can see. Now you can see the glow with the light. Oh, God, Sean. Remember what I told you last night, TARYN?
What?
About Sean, how he messes with me at work about who you gonna call with the Ghostbusters theme. Look at his question.
Oh, I just broke my fucking glasses.
Did you just bust your glasses?
I did. All right, let me say what?
Remember how I said he's
there's a visible. I love that song.
Yeah, but who you gonna call? BB3. Remember I told you that?
Oh, that's right. You were saying that.
Yep. What the hell's going on?
I'm a spaz. I need like a clip or something.
Yeah, and then you could possibly. Laura, what's up?
Hi, Laura.
That's cool. You're at work, and you're going on tonight too, I hear. So I'm gonna check you out.
Oh, okay.
There is a bad moon on the rise. Is this still part of the song?
No, that's a different song.
Oh,
That's not Ghost Hunters. I mean Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. I'm never gonna hear the end of that shit until there's other shows on. Well, there is now. Laura's here. I'll be on at 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, so TARYN's on tonight, but you guys are not going to conflict with each other. It's completely two different worlds.
Yeah, I'm on at 7. I'm on at 7:30.
Yeah.
Is that too bright?
No. Matter of fact, go all the way down and start putting the light to where we could find the perfect lighting for you.
Well, there's different settings too. So here's this one. You get
Right.
this one.
That's too blue. That's okay. So what you just had.
This one.
That's good, but there was one other than that.
Hold on. Before that, you mean?
Sean. Right there is starting to look good because it's starting to show the glow of your skin.
Yeah. So this one is the one. So this one, you said go down. Go down all the way. Oh my god. All right. So that's without. No, well, that's with at the lowest setting.
That's at the lowest. I don't like that at all.
What do we see? Wait.
That light back there is really pissing me off, though. Whatever that is, your curtains aren't big enough.
Yes, they are.
You got to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get. Okay, now we're talking.
Gotta go to bed. My curtains are big enough. Don't hate.
All right, so now
All right, this is the lowest. Yeah, this is the lowest.
Okay.
What'd she say? I'm showing my ass. Okay, so here's one up.
I like it, but it's not my favorite. Everyone tell us what your favorite is. Is that another one up?
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting to like that. Even though it's a little hot on your cheek and your forehead. But there's nothing you can do about that because a lot of that's good too, right there. I think that's more my favorite.
This one?
Yeah, I like it. Plus, some of that blowout on your face could be from the whiteness from StreamYard, which I don't know why they don't black out StreamYard. Why don't they do that?
What do you mean?
You know how there's a big white screen around us with our picture?
Oh,
they should make that black so it doesn't blow this white, light in our face when we could actually do our own lighting.
That's bright.
That's bright.
That's and the brightest one.
That's taken away from your face, though. Like, that's making you look like, yeah. TARYN will always look
damn.
Oh, duh.
What did you see what Sean said? Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I said. Well, duh.
Oh, shit. All right,
there goes the light.
My microphone. So I should do with what the lower
Where
one?
is the dark setting, Sharon? We've been looking for a year now, unless they just put it in, because they've been making some changes to StreamYard. Now you can have this mystical music playing while you have a show. It sounds like shit.
Yeah, why would you do that though? You want to hear people.
Willow did it.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't see it, so maybe it does work, or maybe it.
Well, I didn't like it, but I mean, if she liked it for her show, it's her show.
True.
And her show is the bomb anyway. I mean, she's just a fucking.
Well, I gotta add her. Well, she never responds, so I don't know what to do. Like, should I put her on Paranormal Brew or?
No, I don't. No, because it's completely different. I wouldn't. Not until because she responds because she's on, Alaska. Like I said, like she's sleeping when we're. Well, same thing with like Gemma too. So it's tough to get a hold of them.
Which, by the way.
Oh, there's Lil Bit. What's up, Lil Bit?
Lil Bit.
God, we haven't seen you in forever.
Aw. And she still calls me Cupcake.
The Cupcake.
Hi, Little Bit.
I'm Juicy Pants, your Cupcake. What is Tom, like fucking Tom Nally was what? A little bit. What was Tom Nally? And then I think Tom Springer's some kind of like waffle or something. Hopefully not the blue one, but sexy bald waffle or some shit you called him. I know you've been sick. Get better.
Who?
A little bit.
No.
We won't. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the bag chats a little bit. You know you're loved by Bb3Tv. Honorary member.
Who?
A little bit. Yeah.
Little Bit? I love that. I love her name because I love Little Bit by 50 Cent. I love Little Bit by Nelly and Georgia Florida Line.
Florida Georgia Line.
Did I say it wrong?
No.
I said Georgia Florida Line. Is it Florida Georgia Line?
Florida Georgia Line, I think, right?
I don't know.
They had the song "The Window Down" or some shit, right?
They had that song with Nelly, and
I love Nelly too.
it's such a good song. But it's it's called Little Bit.
Nelly went country.
I think it's Nelly. Yeah, he's from the country. He always says it in all of his songs, and
he put out a country album, which is pretty decent.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mm.
So what do you feel about music these days now? Like, what do you, besides Diamonds Are Forever, what we saw on your YouTube last night and things like that, what
Rihanna.
Yeah, what newer artists do you like? See,
Newer artists?
Newer artists plus, like, let's say past 5 years of artists as far as music. It's tough to like even pinpoint that anymore.
It really is.
I like Kevin Gates.
I don't know who that is. Say, music to me anymore is just
sucks. Sean, right? A lot of
I listen to old school. I listen to all old school hip hop. I listen to old school rock. I listen to old school I do like there's a bit, but they're not like on TV or winning MTV awards or anything like that. But the people, the guys over from UK, the King Voodoo. I got into them a little bit.
King Voodoo. I think I actually had an interaction with them when I was doing a show. I think they were going to be part of a show. Have you ever seen their messages within BB3 or Real Talk with Dom? Let me see if it's the same people. Let me go to that thing just so I don't make an ass out of myself and it's completely the wrong people. All right, so let's see. I got to go to chats. Why do I
play some music outside? Who the hell's playing some music outside my house?
I got to look it up later. Right?
Driver. He was jamming. Speaking of music, I don't know who's listening to that. Hold on. Enter Sandman by Metallica. Word.
I love Metallica.
Now I love Metallica, but I love old school Metallica.
Me too. So, have you seen Into the Never? The DVD or movie they did? Oh, it was so good. Metallica. So it was like it was like a live movie, but like a live concert too. It was bitching, man. So I like Kevin Gates and things like that, but I'm really into female metal artists. Of course, you know how much I appreciate this. They're out of New England. We've actually interviewed them all the time. But like Courtney LaPlante from Spirit Box, she was in I Wrestled a Bear once, and then Ginger. Have you heard of Ginger with Tatiana? Oh my God, I got to turn you on to them. You did see it through the Never. What did I say it was? Into the Never, through the Never. I liked it. Lilac is great. You know what? I'm gonna write that down because now people might have some new music I would like to hear. Lilac, I got that down. So check out Spirit Box. Anyone? Courtney LaPlante. I'd like to go see her live. Picking up kid, catch you. Yeah, for sure. Sharon, I'll see you in a little bit. If not, we'll be on. Well, we won't be on later, but TARYN will be on later with Kenny.
Fuck. Wait. Picking up kid. Oh, Sharon. I gotta put these on because. Hi, Farmer.
Farmer's here too. Oh yeah, there's Farmer. What's going on, brother? Yeah. So Sean, if you didn't, definitely check it out. I would listen to songs like The Summit, and then listen to how heavy she could go with like Holy Roller. It's badass.
What?
And I like, yeah, she's like heavy death metal. And if she wasn't married, I swear to God, I would do anything I can to try to marry that girl. But she's already married and taken.
Should I put my sunglasses on too?
If you want, black
Wow.
shades, represent it.
So unreal.
Just chilling. Farmer says, same thing. This is what we're doing. We're doing community chats, interacting, and just hanging out, talking about whatever, and whenever. Sean wants to get on here with the discussion because he brought up that he's a sensitive in a way for paranormal. So he wants to talk about. I'm not going to give it away, but the next time that Sean's here, he's going to talk about that. A couple of haunted experience he has. The good stuff, you know. Right up Bb3's alley. How about that, Sean? Huh? Who are you going to call? Where's Dustin, Tom, and Tom? I want to say Dustin's at work. Tom is probably getting off work. Tom Springer is probably. I don't know what Tom Springer could be doing. I mean, we can always talk.
I don't know what he's probably working, right?
He could be on base, right?
So I was like going through like a rough couple of weeks, you know? And it's amazing like when you don't talk to anybody, but it's amazing like the people like not in the paranormal community, you know, and then the people that are and you don't say anything, how there's like a handful of people that can pick up that something's wrong.
Sure.
And then the people that aren't in this community, like I got a gift out of nowhere yesterday of a bracelet, and this woman is not in the paranormal community. Like I know her from working at the food truck in the summer, and she gave me this onyx bracelet, and like on it, like inside of it, it said it was for like courage, confidence, and something. I took a picture of it. Something else. There's 3 things, and I'm like, wow, 3 things that I'm like struggling with.
Yeah.
You know.
So, are you feeling better though?
I'm feeling a little better. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Because when we first started this the other day, you could tell that you were, hurt, not just, pissed off, but hurt for sure. You seem like you're getting your glow back a little bit. I feel like this is all helping too. Like,
doing this,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
It's a good.
This is helping, and it's funny that you say that because when I was downstairs getting ready and stuff to come upstairs, I'm like, wow. I'm like, Don probably doesn't realize how much he's been helping me the last couple of days. So, like, for wanting to do this, whether it continues or doesn't continue, you know what I mean?
Better continue.
For some reason, it's happening like right now when, it's needed. So,
I'm sure it'll fade off a little bit with you and I doing it, but like, and the other BB3 members could do it. You know what I'm saying? But at least you and I started something that they could all keep doing.
Absolutely. I'm just finishing the sentence.
No, you're good. That's a long, yeah.
Well, but I keep stopping, but it is a long response.
Somebody's in trouble. Yep. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to make you a separate account. Oh, Dustin says hit him with a link. All right.
Oh, Dustin's going to come on?
Yeah. See, this is how it works. Oh, he even put in the BB3 chat. All right. So I didn't see that. So link is going over to Dustin, and it's there.
Oh, thank you, Nighthawk.
What'd he say?
He made us all some things to give us when he sees us. So it's like I guess he's a Native American artist and craftsman too.
Now that means a lot, Nighthawk.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's going to be on my show, Junaith.
There's Big Bro.
Hey guys, what's up?
Dustin.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey man, shooting the shit.
Good. I'm a little tired, TARYN, to answer your question.
Are you?
Working. Yeah, well, I mean, I start at 1:00 in the morning. Some.
I have my army sweatshirt too. I'm gonna put mine on since you have yours on, and we can be twinsies.
Let's rock it. Let's go. Yeah, but that's right. I guess since you're in a relationship with a former army guy, I guess that gives you license to wear that.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's good, guys?
I'll have my army sweatshirt on, and I gotta go get my sunglasses for Dom.
Yep.
Oh,
so it's just another day, brother. We're just hanging. This is our community talk that we've been doing, and
I don't have a life. I don't have a life. So
you pick a weird time of day to do it.
Well, we do it during the day and we do it late at night because the audience that comes around, we get audience people that are there for the shows at night, so we're reaching a whole different crowd at times.
That's a good way to look at it.
I may have our church show too.
Oh,
we'll find out by the end of the day.
Okay.
He's gonna have to go through everybody.
I don't think that person should be on the back chat.
No, absolutely not.
That's probably not a good idea. That person's probably got deeper morals than half of us on here.
Well, maybe not. He's kind of like us.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll all test it out because I want it to be a real show. Like I want it to be real. I don't want it to be something like just his opinion. So we're gonna test him out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
nighttime is fun.
That doesn't sound churchy. Are we looking for like a church service type show? Like
I would like that. I would like that.
Okay.
But they're almost impossible to find. So that's why.
Yeah. I mean, most people that do that would be pastors, and most pastors have church that they do on Sundays anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Nally's there. Hey, Tom, when you get to the house, join us.
Oh God, I'm covered in cat hair. My cat. I come home and my cat loves up on me.
Here's the thing about that, Dustin. Though, there's got to be some kind of like preacher, pastor somewhere that is still within the COVID lines that he's doing like over the line services for people.
Well, TARYN and I know an ordained father.
Bishop James Logan is somebody I've been talking to. He's not answering back fast enough.
Anito.
Oh, James? Yeah. What do we need him for?
Well, I mean, James could be.
To come on to the show.
He could do a church service. I mean, he's ordained.
I've met him too. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, you met him at the Battlefield Bash.
Yeah, split second.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him a lot. I've had him on my show, and
he's gonna be on my show on the 30th. Him and Carl.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'm on your show. Middle of March,
the 23rd.
That's my birthday. Dustin's on your show before Tom and I. Holy shit! This rabbit hole.
It is a panel of 8 people talking about the JFK conspiracy.
Oh, I love that. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
That's what we're talking about.
That's one of my favorite things in the world. I would love to do an entire show about it. So you guys are doing that. So let's do this one. I want to do the Vietnam one about the ghosts of Vietnam and talk about all the conspiracy theories of Vietnam. I want to get deep into Vietnam. I'm fascinated with Vietnam.
You're going to lose me on that one.
Huh?
I mean, I could talk about Vietnam militarily, but not a whole lot. But
I don't know about any conspiracies with Vietnam.
So there's conspiracies that I've heard, but like I really truly love the ghost stories from Nam. Like truly love them. So if you look it up, you'll find some really cool shit there. This is phone time, everybody.
Well, yeah, I'm getting a message. I'm just reading this here, and it was a smart remark somebody just made.
Sean was actually going to do a conspiracy theory show, Nighthawk.
Sean said I thought JFK was solved.
What? Say that again.
He thought JFK was solved.
So here's my thing with that. I said this to Rob. I said if everybody in this country feels that it was a conspiracy, like the government had something to do with it.
Look, you know what? You know that term conspiracy theory was made up by the government in the first place. Okay, that was made up to make people to label people as crazy. oh, they're conspiracy theorists. They must be batshit crazy. It was kind of a way for them to hide, hide the truth in plain sight, essentially. They don't want people. They don't want people digging and trying to find out the truth. But at this point, we're so far past it. Why not just release everything? Why didn't Donald Trump release everything the way they said? And look, with the Freedom of Information Act, you can sue the government for this information.
I watched an entire episode on that one.
No. I saw that, Sean. I don't think it was the Secret Service. First of all, why would the Secret Service give a guy that was only been in there for 4 months that type of a detail, like that type of a assignment to be behind the president and have a loaded automatic weapon?
And Oswald.
And why would they go to those lengths if it was an accidental shot? Why would they go to those lengths? Why would they go?
I see your. Look, I'm sorry, Taryn. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Cut me off.
Go ahead. You're fine.
No, Taryn, I love you. I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
But why would they go through such great lengths to protect somebody that's only been there 4 months? They don't know the dude.
There you go. Another one for you.
I don't think it had anything to do with that guy. I saw a show that they were saying
that Patton.
My great cousin or uncle, he was in Nam. And he was like in the trenches, like where they had people in little cages and all kinds of stuff. Like
your cousin was in Nam?
Great. He's my great.
Yeah, mine was too.
My dad's cousin, so he's my second cousin.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
My cousin's dead now. He died.
And he talks about it, but you know what? You couldn't have him on the show because he is old school.
Yeah. And my other friend, he's dead too at a Nam over heroin.
He doesn't think what he says is wrong because he lived through that whole thing. So,
yeah.
So look, Sean, your comment about the convertible, President Kennedy selected that himself. He wanted that to be open. He wanted people to have access to him, and he didn't really feel that he was in any type of danger.
What was weird is that the motorcade slowed down. That was weird.
Strange. Well, there's also a theory out there that, there's a video, and who knows if it's been altered. And my uncle used to work in DC. I was at his place, and he showed me this video of the driver reaching over his shoulder and literally shooting the driver of President Kennedy's.
But somebody in that motorcade would have seen that.
I think you can see it almost clear as day on the Zapruder film.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even the guy, even the security guy, if it came from anywhere in that vicinity, somebody would have seen it. Somebody.
But it creates the conspiracy. It's instantaneously a conspiracy.
Are you saying the driver shot Kennedy?
I'm saying that the driver of that vehicle appears to reach over his shoulder.
Well, you saw a video that looked like that.
The instant Kennedy's head goes back into the left. I think it's interesting, but see, that's not aired anymore. Like if you go to pull up a video,
Lord S.
If you go to pull up the video of the Zapruder film, it's very difficult to find a full copy of that film anymore. It's just not out there. I don't even think. If you go and look on YouTube right now, you might be hard pressed to find that video that shows the driver reaching back over his shoulder.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a tough one to swallow.
We've been planning out a Nighthawk.
I do think there were multiple shots and multiple shooters, but I don't think it came from anywhere near that motorcade because they wanted to pin it on Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, he's the patsy. That's what he even said that.
What?
He even said Lee Harvey Oswald himself said that he's a patsy.
Right. So they wanted to pin it on him. They did pin it on him. If anything would have came from anywhere near that motorcade, that would have thrown that whole thing right out the box. Because somebody would have seen it. Somebody would have seen it, and you would have heard it when the gun goes off. You would have said that came from inside this motorcade, or
yeah. Why did she try to get out of the back of the car? People say she was trying to pick up pieces of his brain.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I think she was trying to get the fuck out of the car.
No, I think first of all, if your husband gets shot in the head right next to you, you have no idea what you're going to do or how you're going to react.
That's true.
I would try to get the fuck out too, because I don't know if they're done shooting.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I think it was just a reaction. It was just a reaction to, oh my god, like, why would you even ever, even especially that time period, like, why? How could you even ever think that would ever happen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin, does your earpiece keep hitting your microphone?
I don't think so. No.
So is that me?
I'd have to go way over here to do that.
Is that me?
It is him.
Oh,
That's the submarine thing that I keep hearing.
No, but it's not. I'm not hitting. I haven't hit it once.
I keep hearing it.
There is. I do hear feedback from somebody else's speakers, though.
It's probably my damn microphone.
That's probably it. That's why headphones are.
Sean, we'll catch you another day, man, and we're gonna get you on one of these discussions.
Hello.
Hi, TARYN.
I'll probably see you tomorrow, brother.
How you doing?
Does my voice sound better?
You sound much closer to the microphone.
This is awesome. This is not Black Shades, guys.
All right.
I was just thinking the same thing. Well, chicken work.
Sounds like dog tags hitting together. Okay, so everyone does hear a ping somehow.
It's not from me. I mean, did it start when I got in here?
Yeah. And I just heard it again.
Yeah. And you're moving. I wasn't talking.
It's that.
That's that. It's that. Are you touching it?
Maybe put the microphone back a little bit. It's all plugged in, right? I don't know. I'm not touching it. Well, here, look. I'll touch it now.
Yeah.
And you can hear that.
Yeah.
You see, I can't hear anything. Nothing's coming back to my. So, in other words, don't touch the microphone.
Don't touch the microphone.
But I like touching my microphone.
So listen to this. I have an idea for a show. I was talking to somebody that actually trained me for 3 months in when I first started doing investigating. Before, like when I joined the group, because we were talking, and I said when I was training, he was the most intimidating person out of the whole people that were like training us. He goes, everybody says that, and I'm like, well, you are. You're quiet, and you just come out of nowhere, and like, oh, you're doing that wrong. You know what I mean? And I was like, blah, 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 you know, with using the equipment and stuff. But he was like very quiet, and when he would talk, it was like you're like, I don't know. He was just very intimidating. So I said, you should come on the show. We should talk about this, because I'm sure I was like a little idiot running around in the places we were going to when, you know, I was training.
How many years ago was that training? That's pretty awesome.
It was like 2011 or 12.
Not that far off. I kind of trained myself, but you know, it would have been neat to have like a little crew.
No, I'm thankful for the training. It was 3 months of training, and we had every subject you could think of. We have preternatural training. We had, we did lectures, we did events, we did, you know, classroom stuff. We did field training. We went out to cemeteries. We went, because we did like a whole big thing about cemeteries. And then you had a written test, and then you had a field test. It was 3 months. And I'm very thankful for
what
the training.
Was the most recognizable thing that you remember from that training? Like, was there ever an instance where you were like, holy shit, like we got something here? Like, is there something that you'll never forget about your training?
My first house investigation. My first house investigation, I went with, so it was the director of the group, a medium. She was like the co-director. I can't remember if she was the co-director at the time or not. I don't remember. But there was like, you know, all the people that were like big up in the group were there. And I was sitting on the floor, and I remember feeling like burning on my back, and they lifted my shirt up, and they saw like 2 red hand marks on my back. And what's so funny, Dustin?
And when he started that shit-eating grin, I had to say it too.
What?
I mean, I kind of get it.
What?
No. Continue your story.
No,
it's
I'm not
great.
continuing until you tell me. Don't be rude. Don't start laughing while I'm talking and then say nothing.
It had nothing to do with you. Swear to God.
So you're not paying attention to my story?
No, I totally am.
How can you be paying attention to my story, but you two are over there having a little
I'm
sloppy
not.
recipe behind my back?
Don't center me in that. He left first.
I was just looking at my phone.
You guys are texting each other? I'm not.
No. God, no.
No, but that's kind of funny because I've done that during shows with Tom. Be like, look at this shit or whatever, Anyway, on with the story.
I forget what I was saying now. See, that's what happens with ADD.
Where'd he go? All right, he's there, but his device got disconnected somehow. I could see the disconnect. I got to let him back in.
Don't let him back in.
Dr. Giggles.
Don't be so butthurt. I was just laughing. It's a really stupid meme.
Yeah.
All right. On with the program.
No, please, Taryn, continue. I mean, this is dead air.
You guys continue. Go ahead.
I was telling you
laugh little session that you got going on. Go ahead, continue your little laughing.
Totally into your story.
No, you weren't.
I was.
If you were, you wouldn't have been looking at your phone to look at a meme.
I was completely looking at you.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, that's what I was laughing at.
What were you laughing at?
Nothing. We're making a big deal about nothing. I can't stop. This is one of those things. I got the giggles.
But she's not gonna let it go. I already know that. She's not gonna let it go.
I know Taryn.
Even in the back chats, even if she lets it go right now, it's gonna be brought back up. I promise this.
All right. She says, I lifted up my shirt and there was two. And I'm just like, yes, there
was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew he was going there.
Hi, Jay. Thank you, Nighthawk. Thank you.
What up?
Jay Hill is awesome. He has a paranormal podcast, Studio 6 Paranormal. And I met him through this whole Robert stuff. And very thankful for that because he's awesome. I'm so thankful to know him. He's a great person. We talk sometimes in the morning and, kind of just we'll run stuff off of each other, but he's awesome.
Cool.
So what's going on with this Robert guy? I seen that somebody was doing an investigation, or Kenny was doing so. What's his involvement?
And Kenny both, and then that's tonight we're going to reveal everything, and that's it. I'm done with it. I'm cutting my cord.
Yeah, I took your advice when you told me to get rid of him. I got rid of him as soon as you told me that.
Yeah.
So I didn't fuck with him. I just got rid of him as soon as you told me to. So I don't really know anything about him.
Yeah, he's not good at all. He's not a good person. And Jay Hill was close with him like I was, and Jay had him on his show, and Jay and we both felt the same way. Like I felt the way Jay felt when Jay found out about it. He's like, oh my gosh, like I feel, betrayed, but I also feel like kind of stupid that I didn't pick up on anything, or I didn't, look into it, or I didn't, I said, this is just a lesson for everybody. Like you have to check we have to, if you don't know the person, you have to make sure you are back checking people that you have on your show if you don't know them, because you have no idea what their agenda is, or why they're, you see this stuff and you can't trust. Obviously you can't trust. I mean, every single thing that this guy said, he was knowledgeable in, he has zero clue. He has nothing. He has no certificates. He has no licenses. He has nothing.
Has he ever asked you or anyone for money to be on your podcast and shit like that? Because when he pulled that shit with the lady with the obituary thing, when you told me that last night, I'm like, how disgusting of a human being. I'm like, how many more people did he get over on?
Well, and that's the thing. Like, the other thing that bothered me during my show with him was he had sent me pictures of children in hospital gowns and stuff. And one of the pictures, the kid had just passed away, is what he said. And I don't know how true that is because nothing he has said has been true. So I don't know, that's the only thing that's been consistent with every podcast is that with these kids, the things that he does with these kids and everything. And he kept saying, share the picture, share the pictures. I'm like, I'm not. I was like, I would ignore it. But he said, like,
That sounds creepy. That sounds creepy.
He also says, now you're a parent. So he also says that the families would get his information from watching these podcasts. Then they would contact him, have him come in because he could help children who are terminally ill go to heaven. So think about how vulnerable and desperate you are, right?
Oh my God.
Some type of
preying on people.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yeah, people like that should be lined up against the wall and fucking shot.
Oh, you want to get banned?
I knew where he was going with it, and he's fucking serious too. And trust me,
I don't know. There's nothing I have found that has shown anything about him doing anything with kids. So I'm not saying that, but I think it's weird that that's his main goal, whether it be children who are terminally ill or children that have psychic abilities, apparently, or believe they do, you know. And what I didn't like, I heard on another podcast, not mine, but on another one, he would say that he would, after the child passed away, he'd tell the parent, the dad specifically for some reason, to take the child and bathe the child. And this is after the child passes away. And then put fresh clothes on them.
Bill, what's up, Bill?
And then the parents would carry the child out to the coroner's vehicle. I said,
wow.
I said, that is so wrong. It's so wrong.
I mean, people can do what they want with their. I mean, there's traditions. There's people that have traditions, but
that's not it. But they're taking this man into their home, thinking one, he's a parapsychologist or he's a forensic psychologist and a social worker, so he knows children. They're taking him into the home because he is a paranormal investigator who is a medium psychic who they believe can, you know, has abilities to help out. They also he starts out with, I worked with the FBI, the Attorney General, and, you know, the what was the other one? Oh, the Florida State Police for 35 years as a criminal profiler. That knocks your one thing mistrust down right there, because you're like, oh, he worked with the police, so he's a good guy, right?
Yeah.
He's a
if you can verify it.
What?
If you can verify it.
Yeah, it hasn't been no. It's false.
Yeah,
completely false on all accounts. And that was one of the things that made me question him, because in one breath he's telling me he did all this stuff, and then in the next one he's talking about this little girl that went missing in Florida, and he called the police station and they hung up on him numerous times, and he knew where she was at. He knew where she was. He knew she was alive. And I go, I have lots of family that are police officers and detectives. On top of that, I said, every single call that will come in during an active missing child case, they have to follow the lead,
and they
whether
will.
it's a dead end or not.
Yeah,
right.
Well, first of all. Secondly, if you worked for them for 35 years, why would they hang up on you? Why wouldn't they listen to you? Why wouldn't they believe you?
Where did this guy come from anyway?
Out of nowhere.
He just shows up. Voila.
And he just shows up, and then all of a sudden he's on all these podcasts. He was like on 3 or 4 a day. And when I started to search for it, when I started to investigate, he's been doing, the earliest show I can find is 2015.
I think he's an overnight actor.
More sporadic. Like they weren't, like they were recent.
Tom, did you actually talk to him?
No, shit, no. She actually warned me and was like, make sure all this type of shit. From what I hear, he's an overnight scam artist, overnight actor trying to get famous on something, and he kind of just fucked up with the wrong subjects while getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Like a money-making schemer.
Well, yeah. He's a career fraud. I mean,
and using a vulnerable topic and a vulnerable community right now who struggles to prove anything that we all do, and he uses us in a way to help destroy, setting us back almost 10 years of everything.
But he uses this platform because he's hoping that there's some parent watching,
right,
that's going through something, and he's hoping that they'll contact him because he just gives his phone number out.
I would love to talk to some of the parents that he's talked to. I would love to
I have tried. Now, if Kenny found out, I don't know, but I have tried. I actually was able to locate a group that he was with that kicked him out. And he said that he remembers he would always want to go on the cases that had kids involved. And he said he would always, before leaving, give the people his number and would say, would say, I can help you after this investigation or whatever.
It sucks because while we're on a live, I wish you had the phone number because we would have somebody call and just listen to what he says.
You know what? I'm just
doing some shit.
I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have blocked him. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe what I should have done was, having been notified that he's a piece of shit, I should have got it and I would have grilled the crap out of this.
But see, anybody that's confronted him, like I confronted him, and I gave him 3 opportunities. I said, you can either prove me wrong, which I want you to prove me wrong. I will publicly apologize, and I will publicly go on Facebook and tell everybody that I've reached out to that I was wrong, and I will apologize to them as well. I said, 2, you can tell everybody yourself that you are a career fraud, and that you lied about everything that you told everybody. I was like, or go away. Just go away. Dip into the abyss and never come back. And leave everybody alone. And don't use this platform for whatever it is that you're using it for. And I won't say anything. Now, I wasn't going to stop looking into it because something in my gut was saying he's doing this for a really wrong reason. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't going to stop doing that, but I wouldn't have put his name on blast like that. I would have still contacted everybody that was streaming my show on their network, and I would have told them, because that's what I did first. I said, just so you know, I'm deleting this episode. I want it gone. I don't want anything to do with them. This is what, I would have still reached out to the people that I know that I needed to do that to. But but I wouldn't have said anything. Yeah. And he read my shit and he blocked me. Then I found out that he was denying that the mugshots that were attached with the police reports of him being in jail for 3 years and had 13 counts of fraud of a disabled adult.
Oh my God.
He said that the mugshots were fake. He was denying being arrested. He was denying, and then to get out of it, he said that he had an attorney and he can't talk about it. So anybody that asks him, that's what he says.
That's great. What a real piece of work.
Yeah. So the fact that he was trying to deny it and just didn't go away like I had asked him to, or I didn't ask him to, I told him to, and he didn't do it. I was like, okay, fine. Gloves are off and everybody's going to know who you are. Mm-hmm. So I didn't put his name on Facebook first. I put something up, and anybody that contacted me who I wasn't involved with this with, like Jay was there from the beginning. Brian Lafferty was there in the beginning. And then Kenny too, because as soon as I realized that I found something, I went to Kenny and I said, can you help me with this? I've never done this before. Have
you gotten hate mail from anyone who does support him? Say like in the very
beginning, there was like 2 or 3 groups or podcasts that didn't believe what we were saying because he's a very good manipulator. And like I said, he'll talk to people for months and months and months before he was actually going on their shows. So these people are thinking they're like friends with him, and sharing stuff with him and everything.
What were some of these groups that he's part of? I hope I'm not part of these groups.
No, he's not a part of any.
He's probably been banned by most of them by now. I would hope.
Yeah, no, not groups, podcasts, not groups. He wasn't a part of any group. I found something written in 2015 that mentioned a group he was with. That's who I contacted, and that's who told me all that stuff about the obituary and the private house and how they had to kick him out of the group.
Shit, too bad you can't get them on your show tonight.
They're probably gonna be watching because he messaged me and said, when's that show coming out? I'm gonna share it everywhere.
I'll share it tonight too.
He still lives in the same town. Now I haven't Googled his name or anything recently to see if he's, but I'm thinking that because I heard he's telling people he can't talk about it, that he has an attorney, that he's did what I wanted him to originally do.
Against you?
What? No. Well, I don't know.
Because you can't do shit about it. Everything's public records.
Everything's public record.
Yeah, he's fucked. You're not even slandering his name. You're technically calling his shit out.
Nope.
You're not making up anything false,
It's
anything
crazy.
about him, nothing.
Yeah, nope. And all that stuff. Kenny, the best thing I did was bring Kenny on board with me to do this because Kenny, I know how extensive of research.
He's getting Googled.
And I know that he has, what happened?
Can you hear the typing? I think he's getting Googled.
Yeah, I haven't. So Kenny has access to things that I don't because of what he does. He writes for Skeptical Inquirer, and they give him access because this is what he does. He tries to, he exposes people or calls them out if they're not being honest and stuff. So so I brought Kenny in and together I said, this is like Mr. Miyagi and I'm Danielson. Like I'm learning how to do all this stuff, So it was awesome too to work with Kenny like this because
Kenny was smart chess for you to pull. That was a good move.
Yeah, I learned some things from him, in order to look into my guests and stuff like that and what to write down and what to do prior to having a guest on because I never thought anything like this would ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to say you're medium psychic and then not really be a medium psychic because there's 1,000 of them. And you're not trying to
say his name, TARYN. What the fuck was that?
Hold on a second. Oh my God. Hold on, I'll be back.
Can we say his name, Dustin? She's gonna say it anyway. Bill is asking me. Bill, if you're not busy, do you want to jump on and hang with us for a few and talk about what you're doing tonight? I could send you a link. Just give me a yes or a no in the comment section here.
I was just on my YouTube channel and they removed a video. I've got a warning. It said that I'm not allowed to talk about election fraud.
What?
Why?
Yeah, oh, it says I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to have an opinion on YouTube.
Why?
Apparently, because it goes against their community.
Did you ever look up the my friend
say his name for Bill Slevin, please.
Oh, Robert Righi, Righi.
And that's how you say it, Righi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so they removed my last video from YouTube.
That's so insane. If you look up my friend James V. Johnson, he has a show. He used to write for like Taps magazine. He was like in the paranormal, and it's him, and it is oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. He was on Ghost Hunters. Oh my God, the guy was on Ghost Hunters. So they're both doing a political show now, and it's called I was on it twice, and it's called the Independent Gang or something.
What do you think about that? I got to Bill, I'm going to be contacting you because I think I'm going to fly TARYN to Florida. I have this big bar to investigate, and you're already in Florida, so it'd be great to have you here.
But they talk about everything. And that's on YouTube.
They talk about the election, FRAUD.
Yeah,
they talk about that.
Oh yeah,
they talk about how it was RIGG.
Everything. They talk about everything that's going on, current events, everything.
Yeah. Well, I just got warned that if I get a second warning, they're gonna close my account.
That's so stupid because there's so much shit on YouTube about it.
RIGHI. I share memes all the time.
I know.
Yeah. Well, it looks to me like
from Illinois.
I must be doing a good job. I don't know. I don't know. It said it gives you the option to
dispute
it, and then it gives you an option to leave a comment. And I said, "Are we not entitled to our opinions in this country anymore?" I said, "Is the First Amendment not a thing?" And then they hit send.
Good. Good for you.
That's what you heard me typing.
Oh, I thought you were Googling.
No, I wasn't Googling.
I gotta put my fire on. I'm cold.
So what did you scream about? What the hell happened
Oh,
to
with
you?
my realtor. So my friend, he's my very. I went through I went through elementary school with him, high school, junior to high school, everything. So he's been my realtor forever. Whenever I need something, like look for a house, sell a house, whatever, so he's dropping a sweatshirt off for Rob, but he's scared. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting anybody to knock on my door and then just walk in. But he's very welcome. I mean, he's welcome to. I don't care. He's awesome. But it just scared me.
I was like, what the fuck is going on with TARYN right now?
Oh my God, that would have been like major numbers if I would have been like attacked on live on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, the people at Facebook would have been like, yeah, woo,
You see how fast an hour goes by just shooting the shit like this? Just like
so
that.
Frustrated. I'm so frustrated by you too.
I'm frustrated.
I think
all of it.
I'm just
because
gonna
if you
have
have any opinion opposite than what they have, you get in trouble.
Yeah, it appears to be that way,
brother.
What'd you say?
You can't win at times. I don't get it.
Who? Him or me?
Dustin.
Oh.
Well, you can win. You're aggressive.
Excuse me, but if somebody puts a video up of somebody abusing a Roscoe,
I get it. I
was like, oh no. I said, if that was my dog, and then I said what I would do. I'd go down there and beat her ass.
Jay
now.
Hill, have a great day. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. Tonight I'll be on with Kenny, so if you can stop back at 7:30 on Paranormal Brew and be wherever, I'm gonna have Kenny on tonight, and we're gonna be doing. That's all we're gonna talk about.
That's gonna be an interesting show. I'm really looking.
Kenny actually has like names and people he's talked to, and documents and this and that. Like Kenny has like everything physical, like and everything. So
that's what I said. What a smart
he has
move.
like a breakdown of a timeline, everything. So
What's going on with my lighting?
so black marker and white paper works great. Oh, you can't say it, but you can hold it up.
Hold what up?
A sign that says it.
What
Kenny is awesome.
Nighthawk is saying, check that out, the comment. It's funny, Dustin, they said you can't say those words, but black and white, yeah. I get what you're saying. I don't know why he can't say that shit, though.
I don't know either.
Because
I'm telling you, if you look up the Independent Gang, I'm telling you, they talk about all of that.
Independent Gang on YouTube?
James V. Johnson and
Farmer, thank you for that.
and Britt Griffith. And Britt Griffith. That's who does it.
I'm going over there real quick. I'm going to go check this out. I'm going to subscribe.
I've been on there twice, and we've talked about everything. We even talked about it like right after. We were talking. That's all we were talking about, as a matter of fact, because it was after the election. And that's what we were talking about.
What's it called again?
Start the show different.
TARYN, what are they called?
The Independent Gang.
TARYN, what if he rearranges his words by saying, this show is only my opinion only, and then kind of goes into it. So if you rearrange the words so they can't fuck with your show or anything you do, I mean, will that work?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look up.
You shouldn't have to do any of that. You should be able to speak how you're feeling.
Well, they don't show up in a search for me on YouTube.
Hold on. It might not be that. I always think it's something, and then it's something else. Hold on. And it took me a minute to find it the last time. Here it is. Oh no, that's him that's him with his paranormal show. I found his paranormal show.
Are you friends with these dudes?
Mm-hmm.
Can you play one of their episodes on here real quick, like a couple seconds of it to just get like an introduction to show people, like you did last night with the music videos?
Okay.
We'd only be representing them. We're not stealing their material. We're just showing that like it's allowed to do. Like Dustin, I don't know why the fuck he's getting hit like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because it's oh, lights are falling down in my studio. God, I gotta fix all this crap. This is why you don't let your children play in your studio. Dakota, you are banned. She had my
Nest kicked.
platform too low. Everything's been like, I come in here, I'm like, everything's jacked up.
Yeah.
She needs to stay the hell off my computer.
Who?
Dakota, my
Oh,
youngest.
yeah.
Oh, and everyone take some time out today. Scurryface.com for Squeaks Unright. Vote for Squeaks.
Oh, that's right. You got to vote for her. You should definitely post that link to make it easy to get to.
I will do that. Group C, by the way, just scurryface.com, and I will post a link on Bb3Tv. We should post it here too, but yeah. Scurryface.com, Group C, Squeaks.
I'm gonna message him because I'm gonna ask him if he still does it.
Yeah, or see if he wants to join us real quick. Like if he has time, if he answers you back real quick, let's just bring him on really quick, to where Dustin can meet him and shit.
You know, one of the things like I wanted to go back to talking current affairs, politics, and things like that, because this is the time when people really need to be awake. You know, people really need to be awake and paying attention to what's going on around them. I mean, it's more than just $5 and $6 fuel.
What?
You know?
Hold on a second. Is Carson Wentz really going to the Skins?
Yes.
And those.
And RG3 just is going to
RG3's
wait, RG3 what?
RG3's back?
He's back?
Wait, not RG3, Russell Wilson.
I was gonna say RG3.
Did I say that? I was just
Yeah.
talking about, I was having a sports conversation before I got on here, and I was talking about him. No, Russell Wilson has been traded from the Seahawks to Denver.
He's going to be a Bronco.
He's going to be a Bronco. But he has to approve the trade.
That's interesting. Now, is Brady coming back?
Wentz. What the hell is he going to do?
Carson Wentz
somebody.
sucks.
You guys need somebody. Carson Wentz. He's not bad. He just needs a line.
He's washed up. We always get the washed up quarterbacks.
He needs a line.
You need Tom Brady.
No, I don't.
Tom Brady's he's done. He's done. Washed up.
Why can't we find a Tom Brady?
Huh?
Buffalo got their Tom Brady. Josh Allen's going to be the GOAT from here on out.
Buffalo's going to be good this year, and I actually hope the Chiefs make a small return this year, because I respect that team. They played hard, boy. That was actually against the Bills. That was probably the best game of the year, wasn't it, with the Chiefs versus Bills?
I have to admit, it was a great football game.
$200 million contract.
Yeah, dude, listen. You're talking about Aaron Rodgers, and Rodgers he's the highest paid NFL football player in the history of the NFL. Yeah.
And I can't stand sorry, Farmer. I can't stand Green Bay.
Rodgers isn't even, I don't even think Rodgers is that good anymore. I mean, I think he's washed up. Personally. Yeah. Now he's got all this money. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, and I heard he's a prick.
I hate Green Bay because of a chick, though. So I'm a little biased.
My brother was a diehard Green Bay fan.
You did right.
He wanted to get with my sister-in-law. This was before they were together. I'm sorry. Yeah. And she was a diehard Eagles fan. And Eagles? She said it. Yeah, and she said in front of him, I can't be with anybody that isn't an Eagles fan. Guess who became an Eagles fan overnight?
Oh, wow.
I was like, you are a traitor.
Turncoat.
I was like, no, you don't do that.
Hey, I don't mean to call my wife out here in public forum, but I'm going to do it. Let's go back to when her and I first started dating. She was at my house. She painted her face up like the Steelers. She had the Steelers shit all over her face. She did a great job.
Was this before she was wifey?
Yes. And
she thought you liked this.
No. She liked the Steelers. I was a Bills fan. They were playing the Bills, and the Bills lost that game. And I kicked a freaking table through my wall. And she never lets me live that me kicking the table through the wall. She never lets me live that down. But now she's a Bills fan.
Oh yeah, I'm getting messages left and right from everybody about this Wentz shit. Just now, everybody's all my guy friends are starting to sending laughy faces and with the freaking article. I'm like,
TARYN, listen, your franchise picked him up for a reason.
Yeah, they need somebody, but why Wentz?
Wentz, you guys are counting out. Don't do that. I think Wentz is a good quarterback. I think he just has to be put in the right place.
Be better
Well,
with Eli.
Hmm?
You'd be better with Eli.
No.
Homer Simpson
Eli.
of the game.
Eli, man.
We get rid of
Trash.
Kerrigan. We get rid of Kerrigan, and
That was a mistake.
we get Wentz. Yeah, it was a huge mistake. Kerrigan was badass.
Yeah, that was a
I used to
mistake.
love when he used to take people out. I was like,
You guys need Tebow.
Oh, Tim, look, now he's what? He came back this year, didn't he? As like a
I don't know what
linebacker or something?
He's
Or a
the
tight end?
dumbest individual in the world. He got a big contract to do the lingerie league, like commentate for that, like over millions of dollars. And I'd be like, I'd be right there. I'd do it for like $50. And
Why not?
he let it down because, he doesn't want to see women in lingerie, I guess, play football. Which to me is like,
who wouldn't want to see that?
What do you mean?
I would want to see it.
I know. Well, that's why Tebow, he didn't want to do it and he didn't take the contract.
I know. Why wouldn't he want to?
I guess because he loved Jesus.
Oh.
See,
Okay. Well,
I get religion and things like that, but I mean, that's a lot of money to let go to waste.
That's true. I mean, I put my black shades on and pretend like I'm not really looking, and then like go home every night and you repent if you really feel it's a sin to do that, and and just happily put the money in the bank.
That's wow. The thought that came to my mind, the repent part, would have been like, you go home and you repent alone by yourself.
Well, he's not going to go home and if he thinks it's too bad to look, he's definitely not going to go home and
repent.
He's not going to go home and repel.
Repel. Poor Tebow. Baseball didn't work. Lingerie league didn't work, and neither did football. So who's he with now?
Who?
If he came back, Dustin said Tebow came back. Who's he with?
Dustin said RG3 came back too. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's like in a senile mode today.
But yeah, so now I'm getting on.
What are you laughing at now?
Don't you be laughing at me, boy. Okay, sorry about that. So my daughter got off the bus and she messaged me. It's pouring out here. Like, well, it's sleet and snow right now. And she's like, Dad, can you come get me off the bus? Sure, honey, if I'm home. She ended up having to walk. Not far. It's not far to the bus stop.
It's been pouring here today all day too. Like right now we got a little bit of sunshine coming through, but
right here.
I can't take control of this, can I? Can I do a screen share?
For what?
What are you trying to do?
Wait a second. I can do a screen share. Hold on. All right, give me a second.
You just send it to me.
Yeah, I don't want to send you the whole thing.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, no, it's good. It's what I'm working on.
Winter storm for Kentucky. Oh, that's right. Farmer, I forgot you were in Kentucky. I thought you were actually somewhere else. Kentucky.
Why is it so cold in here?
TARYN, are you still yelling at people?
No.
Oh, no, you're looking up Wentz shit.
You're looking up Carson Wentz stuff.
No, I'm not.
So I need to find me a football team this year to like.
The Commanders.
All right. Same hoodie.
Who was filming it?
Monica.
Was it?
I like the hoodie you're wearing in the video.
The phone.
It's so thick and warm. What'd you say?
Just with the phone.
Actually, yeah, but it's an iPhone 13 Max.
But say I told you could do it that way.
Yeah, well, and that's what we did. And dude, I've got 22 minutes of footage of me with a park ranger who agreed to talk. So I'm going to chop him up and put him throughout it. I mean, it's actually looking really cool. I mean,
awesome.
for our limited editing skills, it's like a little documentary. It's kind of
That's cool. And you could probably stretch it out too. Like put some like,
there's so much
newspaper stuff in there and whatever. Like
oh yeah,
make it longer, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to do voiceover, a couple of voiceover spots. So I'm excited about it. It's neat. Learning how to do this. It's been an interesting. Monica is way better at this crap than me. She's doing a great job. So I think she's probably going to edit the whole thing under my direction and tell her what I'm looking for, you know. And so far, she's doing a really good job. I'd show it to you, but I'm excited to show it to you guys. But I think next week we should have it up and posted.
Happy about that, dude.
Nighthawk said, could TARYN describe her upcoming shows? I don't know what he means by that. Like who's coming on?
Well, you guys are supposed to put up a schedule, and you can put up TARYN's schedule. You can put up a schedule of shows, and
We are?
What? Yeah, we're supposed to put up a schedule. We were asked that the other night, and then it was in an inbox. So here's how we'll make this work right now. The schedule will be together. So Tom Nally will be working on that as of right away.
Actually, the schedule is not going to be detailed as to like, it's not going to be like Paranormal Brew host Dustin Heisey, or it's not going to be like that. It's just going to be Wednesday at 7 is Paranormal Brew. Right. Friday at 8 is off the cuff with Dustin Heisey. And
but I think William might be asking what shows.
He wants to know exactly what you're doing.
Well, he'll be on my show June 8th.
And then next April, Tom and I will be on TARYN's show.
Tom and Dom are coming on.
Oh, we're gonna give her so much shit though.
Oh, okay.
I've been on TARYN's show a couple times already. We talked about Gettysburg and
awesome.
So TARYN, let's talk about Gettysburg for a second. What's your feeling on this whole little round top thing that they're doing?
I'm broken.
Did you see? I saw the plans. They were shown to me. You are not going to recognize that place. You're not.
Up.
You're not going to recognize it. They're going to put all new walkways, railings.
They're not going to touch my rock.
Your rock is gone.
They're not going to touch that.
The rock is gone already.
That rock was there, so they're leaving it there. And I know that they're Dustin.
TARYN, you have got to see the plans.
Okay, show me. I want to see my fucking rock on them plans.
I can't show them to you. I can't show you the plans. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to do that.
How did you see them?
Well, just tell me if my rock was still there.
I know a guy. That's why. And dude, it's me, Gettysburg. Come on.
Gibson?
No, for God's sake. Come on. This is somebody who works in the archives. All right, look.
Why is it such a hush-hush secret? Who cares?
Because they're not public. As far as I know, they're not public.
But they
when
said
I was told this stuff and shown this, it wasn't public. That could be different now. I don't know.
But saying what they're doing, they're making the parking lot bigger.
They're like making bus stations.
Yeah.
They're putting red lights in. Lights go, red light, green light go. I'm telling you.
What? How do you put a fucking green light in there?
Telling you. It's for buses. The whole thing, you're not going to recognize Little Round Top. You're not going to recognize.
They said they were making the rest of it the way it was during the battle. They already started, like there's trees knocked down, everything.
Dude, Little Round Top right now, if you went there right now, it's unrecognizable.
Why are they fucking?
I did go there. It wasn't unrecognizable, but they were like literally, there's no trees. I mean, there's some.
Doesn't that make it unrecognizable?
No,
it's different.
Why are they doing it anyway?
No, if you watch my live videos, you would have seen it because I went there.
I look at your videos all the time, TARYN.
And maybe if you went to Gettysburg once in a while, you would see it.
I go to Gettysburg like every freaking week.
Okay, so then you would see that it is still recognizable, but I went there.
I'm going to go up there and take a picture of TARYN's rock when it's sitting in pieces on the side of the road.
That's fucked.
It is, isn't it? Like,
no,
why?
I'm just messing with her because I know the importance of that rock. I have several photographs of TARYN sitting on that rock.
Is it really fucking going away, the rock?
I don't think so. I don't think that part of it.
One of the big boulders that, like.
Well, it does concern me, though. Honestly, being legit right now, it does concern me that it might be endangered because they are widening the walkways through there. They're doubling the walkways and they're paving everything. They're going to put railings up so people aren't falling over the side.
Who's falling over the side?
I don't know.
Nobody.
I mean, somebody fell off the freaking Pennsylvania.
I mean, they should put a railing up there maybe because an idiot kid wants to be a dummy. But Little Round Top, where do you put railings?
Well, that's a parent thing, not a kid thing. Kids do kid things. Parents are responsible for that.
I know that, Well, not a 12-year. I mean, a 12-year-old knows what he's doing.
I mean, it is 2022. It's not what it used to be.
I think.
Oh, that was attractive. She's like,
Well, I do have to run. I have to. Craig and I have to get together. I do have to run. So I think I have to end the broadcast, and you guys make one up and just go on live again.
No, that's okay. I've got work to do.
Okay.
I want to get this video going here. I got more editing to do and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have a lot to do.
Taryn's
Well,
like,
Taryn,
you don't want to
you
talk.
got to get
about it.
ready
That's
for
fine.
tonight.
You
got
get
a
ready
big
for
one
the
tonight,
show.
Taryn.
All right.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay of that. I unfortunately have to be in bed at 6 o'clock.
Everybody, into another day. Oh my God.
She's so mad. She's so mad. She gets so butthurt.
She's pissed right now.
She is so mad. God, Taryn,
We're not going to hear the end of this, but yep, I do got to run. Everybody, much love. Boy, Taryn just gave us the deuces.
Fuck you, Hizzy.
Uh-oh.
I was just bullshitting.
Come on, Taryn.
All right, I do got to run. So everybody, BB3 out. Taryn, good luck tonight.
Peace.
Much love. I'm going to watch you later. All right?
Deuces,
I'll be
guys.
there sharing the shit out of you.
Bye.
Tell Kenny I said what's up.
I will.
All right. Bye, all.